Alright, got this Game Boy Color. Real cheap because it is real dirty. This goes on that thing. But we're going to see what we can do about cleaning it. Oh, I love you too, baby. Was it just the 4 screws? Nope, there's 2 more down in there. 6 screws. Oh, here we go. Come on now. There we go. Let's see, where was that other screw? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are, oh, it's still in the plastic. There we go. Alright, that is 1, 2. They look to be all the same size. Equally crusty. Other than the hand cheese here going around the outside. Oof, look at it around that power button. It's the deep peanut butter. That will clean up quite nicely. Set that down. Take a look at that board condition. Oh, it's quite good. A lot of cheese in there. Condition is great though. I could go one level. I should go one level further, so I guess it's volume rocker, and then let's take this. Those are not tri-Y, those are regular Phillips. Is that regular Phillips? Yep. Let's see, I can see that that's a ribbon cable going to the screen, so we're not going to mess with that one. Got 1. 2. 3. You know, that's a weird speaker. It's like all magnet and coil. There's not even like a cone, like a woofer. Alright. Be gentle here. Well, I don't want to remove a ribbon cable that's that old. Oh, there we go. Maybe we can. Yeah. Those button membranes. Ooh, look at that. Make sure that's in the frame. Icky. Dirty. Let's take the buttons out. B. D-pad. Ooh, look at that D-pad cheese. Alright, let's see what it's going to take to... I don't think the screen's going to lift out. No, it's probably stuck in there, so... Let's see if we can't remove that ribbon cable. I think that lock looks like it goes this way. Oh, I sure hope so. Suppose I could have watched a teardown video on one of these, but kinda just figured it'd be a little self-explanatory. Got some movement on the cable. There we are. Slip that motherboard out of there. Excellent condition. Oh, there's a cone on the speaker. It's just upside down, and some sticky membranes for start and select. Oh, there's no button. It's all membrane. And that, if you can see that, is what fluid damage looks like, where it's sticky there. But thankfully, it didn't get all over the board. All right. So, we'll get some of this out of the way. Just kind of set it over here for a minute, off camera. Let's put all this into this little plastic tray. We got B, we got these, we got that guy. Membrane, button, that thing. Couple of screws. I know what they go to, because they're all the same size. So 4 for the case, or I'm sorry, 4 for the board, 6 for the case. And I'll have to run those on the buffer or something to get that, you know, that crusty off of there. Look at that. There we go, yeah, it's crusty. Rusties. That's right, baby. Alright. Alright, so let's go grab a Q-tip for that speaker. Oh, here, you got a boogie hanging, baby. I got you. You know what? I gotta have a cap or something here I can do that with. Yeah. That is about 50% alcohol, 50% water. Distilled, of course. Don't want to get it too juicy. Back up just a little, baby. Very gentle so we don't tear anything. Just cleaning. Ew. It's kind of a ridge there. Maybe I can get that with the little baby brush here. Just gotta get that kind of loosened up a little. It's a little Look at that headphone jack. Look at the green from where the copper started to corrode.
Green.
Yes, green. Probably be alright if we clean it. See if we can take that clean end and kind of like to work some of the cotton off of these. I'm going to stick it into a port so that we're not pressing anything, and it almost gives like a little more of a scrubbing action. And in we go. Alright. Not too dirty in there. Alright. Pretty well clean, but let's see. For board, I'll use the straight alcohol and some of this guy. So let's just move that up. Get it good and wet. And I'm just going to brush any debris comes off. Oh yeah, look at those contacts get cleaner. See like the little food stink and stuff there? A little spritz. And just like that. Oh yeah, good and clean. And it evaporates quickly, so we're getting that, we're getting that. Try to get those contact points as clean as possible. And it's just alcohol, so it should be harmless. And not just gonna leave it juicy. Let's see, find a nice microfiber. And we're just dabbing. And we got the lens cleaner here, Giotto's Rocket. And some wind. Oh, there's a cat hair. Right. Right there. That one was juicy. I'm saving it for later. Alright, let's see. I want to get that speaker, but I kind of want like something a little softer almost. But for this, definitely using the alcohol with the water on it because, or in it, mixed with it, whatever, because the 100% might be too strong for plastics or adhesives. Oh, that's so much better, yep. Yes, oh, and that little gunk went bye-bye. We're just going to give it a couple of rounds here. That thing, oh, not too hard. Oh yeah, that's looking cleaner. Alright, we're going to get that edge in case there's anything sticky on there. This one we're not going to wipe. We're just going to... Yep. The back side of that's just got like the... See if we can get that wet again. This is just getting dust off. We're just being picky now. Whatever that is, we want it gone. A little bit of hairs there by the wire. I'm just going to give a quick wipe on the back by the plastic. Now this is the battery contacts, and they're actually really good. So we're going to get a little scrub action here. Nothing too hard because the solder point on the board for these is pretty small, but yeah, those contacts are in great shape for, let's see, 1998, 26 years. Let's not mess with the light, baby. I want it to be nice and bright. I'm making this video for you, so you can watch it later. That's right. Watch it later. Yeah, you got it. You got it. Daddy cares. And we'll just dry with that. And I kind of want one more, something just a little stronger. Just to make sure there's really no debris down in there. No dust, no dirt. Oh, that's the game cartridge. We'll wipe that in a minute. So we're going to get that kind of a whoosh, whoosh. Alright, now we're just dabbing. We're dabbing. We're dabbing. And a little bit of air. And then we're going to take this out of the frame. And let's see how the back side of those looks. A little dirty, not bad. Same brush. Get some alcohol on it again. Just a little bit. And that is actually like a 90%. Which is very strong. You go anything that strong, or say stronger, it'll start to change the color of the metal because it's so abrasive. Yeah, that's good and clean. That's perfect. This was surprisingly easy to take apart and do. Oh, we see the food gunk down in the slot. Can we see that? Can we see that? There we go. Yep. So for that, same brush, same alcohol. That's why I use it. And then we're just going to go long ways here, kind of at an angle, and sweep. And we're doing a sweeping action. I can feel that I'm hitting prongs that I don't want to mess up, so. And we're still not clear. There's a little something over here. Can't get the little guy in there, so it's definitely going to have to be this one. I'd say that's pretty clean. I think we can probably access those pins from the underside as well. Again, it looks really, this board condition on this is excellent. Excellent, excellent. Just making sure there's no blue. Teal blue. That's right. Alright. Let's see. We're not going to brush any of that part with alcohol because it's not dirty. That port is a little dirty. And that wheel is too. The wheel's going to be kind of tricky. Let's get it. So for the port, let's take our paintbrush. Gonna go one further. Let's dry that brush a little bit. I'm just going to do that dry. I'm actually going to blow on it from the back side. That way we're pushing debris and fluid out. Alright, and then that wheel. That's a nice gripping. You can hear the brush getting it. So we'll just roll the wheel a little bit. Just getting the gunk off of it. Again, this is the 90% alcohol, so this is the volume rocker. We do want it to work, but I've seen these cleaned a lot of times by just straight alcohol, but I'm pretty sure it's a potentometer, so there's like a grease down in there that you don't want to just hose the thing down, because you'll take the grease out of the potentometer, and we don't want to do that. We just want to clean it enough to where it's not giving anything dirty. It's good. Just let it go. It's okay.
Nah.
Baby, please don't touch this. It's holding the camera. For you?
For you.
Yes.
Oh, come on, not for you.
And that volume. I'm sorry, this is the power switch, right? There is not so much as dust in that thing, so a little bitty wipe on the middle, that's about all we need to do. Just keep any fingerprints off of it and any... Alright, that board is real clean. Let's touch it by that screw area. By that screw area. I'll wipe the outside of this port. Get, any residual fluid off of that wheel.
Come on, for you.
Yeah, even the backside, I mean, that looks really good. There's the tiniest amount of something on those button contacts. It's probably just wear, and I'll see if it doesn't rub off. Look right in there. Okay, that does not rub off, but still some kind of stubborn gunk on there. Oh, and this happens sometimes. You get these boards that fray ever so slightly because they're fiberboard. And you just take the hair out so it doesn't have the possibility of getting wrapped up in something else. That's alright, and then we just have the tiniest bit. Something right there on the edge. Maybe we get it with the little one. Yeah, I need a little spritz on there. Oh, that'll work. Alright. Alright. Now that motherboard is done. Contacts on that side port look really good. Not dirty, not corroded. Just gonna carefully set that aside. Oof. Let's clean this guy. Let's get a good look at that. Let's see the cheese and the batter. Oh, look at the sides. One more. Again, we don't want to dry out the plastic, so we'll go with something more like this. Gonna not do that with the front, but since this is the back, just gonna go ahead and get her kind of wet there. Toothbrush, ultrasonic. You can get some of that gunk out of there. Hand cheese.
Come on, not for you.
Shouldn't take me too much longer, baby. These things clean up pretty fast. It's just plastic after all. Oh, the cheese. Say cheese?
Cheese.
Cheese. All right. Oh. All right, where were we? So let's see. Just trying to get the last bits of gunk off of that. Look at how cheesy that is on the bottom. That's a toothbrush job. No, we don't want the strong stuff. We want that one. All right. Oh, the debris. Grody. You know what? Man, it'd be nice to clean all the way down that. Yeah, we can pop that real fast. Hold on. Is that one gonna get it? Yep. Great. Alright, let's just do that quickly. We'll clean that separately with some intense stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yuck. Alright. You know, it'd be great if that thing came out, but I don't know. Where's my tweezer? I don't know if I can do that without hurting something. Well. Interesting. Oh, I can see it, so grab it and then switch tweezers for that job. No, I can't. Those are too big and clunky.
Jeez.
Yes, it's very dirty. Yep, it's coming out. Alright. Good. We'll get that super clean. But yeah, I think it's ready to go ahead and douse it a little bit. Get that microfiber rub going. Battery compartments all wiped out. Those edges good. That bottom there where it was really gunky and gunky. Made a nice dip in the hydrogen peroxide. Don't, baby, don't. We're doing a video, man. For you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. In case you want to watch me clean this again. Let's see. Alright, yeah, because that's where there was some gunk living in. Just want it, you know, look clean, feel clean. You know, Daddy had this exact same color of Game Boy Color in 1999. So, yeah, this was only about a year old when I had one. And that would make me 12 at the time. A little older than you are now. Yeah, get the plastic where the disc is kind of scraped over time. And get into some of that. That bottom where that was all gunky, look at how clean that can be. Yeah. Headphones. Like a scratch of some kind. I can't get off of there. We'll get it. Gosh, so many memories with these things. Just getting all that dust hiding in those corners. I'm just going to take this and go right on this edge where that hand cheese is living. And go up underneath, go up on the bottom, top, around all the buttons. Gosh, what is like a little food piece or something right there? Got it. Icky. Alright, and a little bit of alright, there's just the tiniest bit up in that little corner there. Alright, still glossy. It's clean, just, you know, coming apart. But no gunk, that's important. Battery compartment's good and clean. Just clean plastic. And on both sides. Give it a little ch-ch. Alright, put that in the clean pile. Let's do that real quick. Actually, I gotta check something once. It's a little gucky. Let me see what I can do about that. Yeah, that's better. I think this is zinc plated. There's no way it wouldn't have corrosion. But man, Nintendo's stuff is like built like a tank, bro. Like, I don't even think that that's pitting on there. I think it's just... the metal's still super clean. Yep. Alright, and then we're just gonna slip that back into the shell. Like that. Is it this way or the other way? Huh? Baby, please don't touch the work computer. Like that. That's the back, that'll be the front. How do I lock it up? Good question. Does that bend? It has to bend. How do you press it out, though? Oh, I get it. You put the bend in it, and then you tuck it in, and then it snaps in. And it looks like something that snaps in. I'm going to leave that loose, just because we're going to reshell this. Just not this time. I don't want to bend it again. Alright, that's clean. The Mobo's clean. I think I cleaned this guy. I like your song, baby. Give it a quick wipe. Alright, we just gotta clean the front, and then we're putting it back together. And this thing. That's what I meant about the alcohol being too strong. It'll discolor it. And this is just a little cartridge shield, but everything can be clean. Nothing wrong with being clean. Alright. Alright. Super clean. Alright. Well, let's, these are gonna be kind of rough, so let's do this next. Alright. Look at that D-pad. Alright, I'm just gonna... That is burning my finger, holy smokes.
Holy smokes.
Yep, we can say holy smokes, there's nothing wrong with that. Got some stubborn icky though, right about there. Ew, 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 ew. That's a manual, baby. Can you say manual? Yeah. It's not actually for this Game Boy though, it's for a different one. My fingers are burning. Alright, getting close. The question is, was this blue candy stuck to the D-pad? Or is it some kind of like skin gunk that turned green over time, like copper corrosion or something? I mean, it's plastics, it can't be copper corrosion. It's gotta be like a Kool-Aid summer version or something, you know? I used to like that fruit punch that was blue, and if you drank it out of a blue cup, it looked clear. Was the business. Alright. Pretty good, we'll give that a wipe. You want to say hi to future Logan?
Hi.
Alright, leave that like that. It's babe, we're doing a video. We're for you.
Yeah.
You can watch it later. 40 minutes of Daddy and Logan cleaning a Game Boy.
No, thank you.
Well, oh, that's the screen. We're gonna leave that alone. We're gonna leave that alone. Mm-hmm. Not a bad thing. Just gonna not press on it, that's all. Baby, oh my God. Please don't touch that.
Black. Not this one.
Hmm?
Purple.
Not much you can do with membranes. They're such a soft rubber that you can only really kind of wipe the dirt off and try not to tear it. These are surprisingly pliable still. But they'll rinse off for the most part, so just kind of light brushing, and then we're going to hit them with some alcohol spray. That's just a 50-50. Then a little microfiber action, and they will be good as new. They really built them well back in the day. Can you sit down over there behind me, please? Alright, we're clean on this side. We're clean on the other side. Set that aside. Alright, clean here. Little tiny hair on there. Clean on the other side. Start and select. These were sticky to begin with. I think we got it pretty good, but we're going to give it one more spray and wipe here just to make sure. On this side. Alright, I think that's all the buttons. There's some stubborn gunk in between that switch. Got it. Mm-hmm. Alright, and the A and the B. All that brushing is because there's a groove for the A and the B, and it's like getting down into that groove is tough. Gotta hope that kind of like the toothiness of the microfiber can do it, because the toothbrush kind of can't. Maybe my fingernail and a little action. Yeah, okay. A's good. Get that good and clean. And then B. Just got the tiniest bit of gunk in there. Get that good and clean. Coming around the edges. Yep. Alright, and the screws is all that's left there. So we are down to the last part. This screen's still in excellent shape. Bezel's got some cheese around it, but that's going to be pretty hard to get. Speaker grill, however, and this stuff we can get pretty good, so let's do it. Got a lot of little holes there. God, that gunk is thick. Be ever so careful. Got a button chamber right there. You see that crusty? Oh, just ick. Baby, we're doing a video. Come on. We don't want any alcohol to get up into the screen, so we're going to wipe that dry before we spin it. Because we're going to try to get this edge with the toothbrush. And we'll use the well, we won't use the strong stuff because the fumes off the strong stuff can hurt the screen too. And we do not want to hurt the screen because we do not want to bind the screen. So I'm just going to get that a little bit wet. Just get that edge and that text on the top, and then very quickly come through with the wipe. Alright, side grip here. Trying to get the base. Get a wipe on that. And the last edge here. And a wipe. And a general wipe over the screen. Alright. We're not going to go too brush heavy here because it's too close to the screen. So we're going to get that real wet. And just tackle this one manually. So just like that, a fingernail groove, and then just clean the cheese. Oof, that off and on is rough. Alright, I gotta just ever so slightly cover that with that. And see if you can't get up in there. Alright. Oh, fantastic. Clean. Alright. Find that wet edge there. Oh, it was in there somewhere. Alright, that was the deep gunk here. What's that there? It's almost like I had one of those, like, lanyard holes from back in the day. I don't know what that's actually for. Maybe it's on the other side of the case. Maybe it is a lanyard hole. What? Yes, Logan. Oh, yeah. A little bit of screen solution on microfiber, and just ever so carefully, just gonna go around that screen solution just to make sure we really got it. All those ridges, all that text. Get to a dry spot. Buff it up. Buff it off. There's some wear around them, you know, a couple of buttons. Screen lens, for being plastic, very clean. It's the most minor scratches, but really pretty good. And then I'm gonna have to Q-tip, I think, to get some of these tougher to reach areas in here. Button tubes. Fresh Q-tip. Ew. Alright, just about there, but not quite. Baby, leave the parts, okay? Almost done. Real close, baby, real close. How'd you sound, Mander? You good? Oh, yeah. Good and clean. A little bit of air is what we need here. I see you, little speck of dust. It's still there, and it's gone. Tiniest bit deep in there. Alright, can't really afford to do more than that. Alright, we're ready for reassembly, so let's do it. Okay. Parts tray. So, from the front. D-pad. B. A. Start and select's always tricky because it's symmetrical, but there's always these weird symbols on the back and they go up and down. So there's a tiny, tiny 5 on there that tells us that's the way. We're just gonna go like that. Alright, D-pad membrane, looking good. Now is that symmetrical? I think so. Yeah. D-pad membrane is in. And the AB membrane. not symmetrical. Big hole, little hole. Make sure it's on the edges. Then this weird switch. And it's gonna be like that. Got one. See, that's how you know it's Nintendo quality. The switch has like an on and off notch. It's made into the plastic so that it feels like you're switching this heavy-duty thing. And the actual switch on the Mobo is like fragile as all get. But we're not ready for that piece yet, baby. This tiny little cover that goes over the LEDs there needs a little cleaning action. Alright. Feeling tired. Gotta get this wrapped up. Let's see. I don't actually know how this one goes in, because it fell out while I was talking. Maybe like that? I suppose it could be the reverse, but it looks pretty good. What if I flip it? If I flip it... Okay, it doesn't want to go in if I flip it, so we're not flipping it. Alright. Alright, so... Wait a minute. We have this backwards. It goes like that. Right. Okay, because that's the front, so it does go like this. Oh, that fit is snug. That's a good feeling ribbon cable, I gotta say. Lock number 1. That's just a hair. Gotta get lock number 2. Lock number 2. Alright. And this is gonna sit in here ever so carefully. And the speaker is delicate. There it is. There it is. Alright. Ports to the bottom. We're cabled in. We're going to drop this in such a way that this should sit right on the power button. And then that tucks to there. That all looks pretty good. Right to the edge of the membrane. Little plastic. I like how everything has a synergy and kind of holds its other friendlier components down. Buttons, everything looks good. Slightly dusty, but not bad. Alright. Uh-oh, dropped a screw. I'm gonna need a flashlight. Can you grab my keys? Hey, you spotted it before I did. Here you go. Thanks, kiddo. Alright, I'll help you up. Here, take my hand. There you go. Alright. We're real close, so I'll take the back. I'm gonna temporarily grab that front, put it over here, grab the back. Whoosh. And then put this tray there. And that can't be right. I don't think that's right. No, you got it upside down, kiddo. There you go. And it had 4 little ones that are right here. Let's do this. We're gonna do the screws another day, because like I said, we're gonna reshell this ultimately anyway. But we wanted that blue shell completely clean, so it can kind of be played sooner than later. I'd say we got like 2 minutes till we're rocking and rolling. I did not think I was gonna spend an hour cleaning this. Alright, we do have the tiniest bit of gunk in that corner. Yep. Alright. Looking good from the back. So we'll drop that in. As such. You know what, we'll bend it out, just because, like, we're not gonna knot, you know what I mean? And that's it. It's just very gentle. But that holds it in. Get our finger marks off that metal. Let me think. I think that's it for the back. Alright, so we're gonna take this. And there was a couple screws that hold it down. Those are gonna be these shorter ones. And the condition on them is all pretty good, and they are Phillips. Gonna be one there. Be gentle. One there. And I think one in each of these upper corners. I don't know. Oh, hold on. It ain't one in each of the upper corners. I think it's just these two here. Because that's a peripheral case screw. Yeah. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's 5 and 6. And that's this one and this one. So, this spot over here. Yeah, baby, the heat's coming on just like you like. Yeah, and that is this one. And this one. Snug is enough. It does not need to be tight. Alright. So let me think. Yeah, then just pop the back on. Like so. Wait a minute, yeah, the volume, that just thing sticks out, yeah. Ah, it's a very specific fit, okay. Just like that. That's what feels like it binds it together. It's that battery terminal, because you got to make sure you are in there right on. Alright, that's connecting good. Yeah, it feels good pretty much everywhere, so set it down. I mean, I can wipe the screws off. I can make sure they're not too gooky. Now we've gone back to the tri-Y though. That is this one. Move that back where we can see it. And one there. One there. Thanks, kiddo. Baby, don't turn the light on. It's holding the camera. And now it's all blurry. Hold on. There it is. Let's see if I can get that. Well, how long has it been blurry, bro? I don't know. Try Y screws. Alright. Given the fact that these two screws are the most corroded, makes me think that they were probably the ones on the outside, not the ones in the battery cover. Because the ones in the battery cover would have been shielded from any weather, hand junk. Alright, it's a moment of truth time. Couple of Duracells. And the battery back. And just double checking. Everything's super clean. Looks right. Hit the button. I got no sound, but is it all the way down? Hold on, baby. Some dust from the... It's all sitting on the same thing. I heard nothing from the speaker. Volume is down. Oh, that's what we want to hear. Alright. Bonus round. Let's see if we can get Tetris cleaned up. Because this is the game we're using. Back up a little bit, baby. Alright. Well, I took the screw out. Oh, is it? Oh. Okay, it's not bad. Well, I'm just gonna do this real fast. We're not even gonna bother with scrub brushes. We're just gonna give a little the old microfiber. Give that a nice rub down, just to make sure that there's no. So the cart's clean. Yellow is fine. Probably gotta get a brush on the lettering. And in the grooves there. The label clean. Back of that. Look at that yellowing.
Look at that yellowing.
Mm-hmm. I'm going for the powerful alcohol. And it doesn't matter if it's a little yellow, just clean. Alright, edges are good. Inside of that part's good. Hold on, baby. We're almost there. We are so close to the finish line. Oh yeah, there's always gunk on these pens. This is a full alcohol job because you don't want them to still be dirty when you're done. Well-loved copy of Tetris, that's all. Alright, is there anything on the other side of that chip? I think it's kind of stuck down, so we'll leave it there. It's gonna get them edges. Oh, no, it's not stuck down. It says Nintendo. Alright, well, then we're gonna take that opportunity to clean the plastic real well. Yep. Pop the cart back in there. It's crazy to think how simple this is. I mean, hours and hours I played Tetris as a kid. So you set those in, slide it up. That is not tough. And then one screw. Screw could use a tiny wipe. And tighten the bolt on that one. Always spin back first so you don't strip it. Oh, moment of always blowing your cartridges. Truth. Ooh, that looks good.
Keep ringing for you.
Well, we didn't see the logo there, like it's not reading a game.
Poo.
Maybe it's not reading this game. It's definitely in there, right? Because you can't put it in backwards.
Gameboy.
Hold on.
Gameboy color.
Yeah, Game Boy Color. My man.
Gameboy.
Alrighty.